just have an experience there.
I think I did.
Last time on Love is Strange,
I want to work with you.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Max decided she wanted a challenge.
She is vicious.
Seriously.
Because every bully has a vulnerable side.
Oh, now it's changing. We've got a trigger.
Yep.
But can Victoria be broken?
We're gonna break
For
her.
sure.
Get ready to find out.
There was so much gyration.
Wednesday. When I chose to work with Victoria, I didn't think it would mean that I would have to work around my sleeping schedule. Oh, Max always wants to snooze. What I mean by that is that today at 8 a.m., I've been woken up by someone's insistent knocking on the door. And when I finally managed to force myself up, I found a fully dressed Victoria Chase standing at my door. Would you prefer?
Good. Yeah, I was like, I mean, that's usually, accepted in society.
Right, like, I would have been fine with it if she had been naked, but she was fully dressed. If I didn't feel dorky in my oversized Back to the Future t-shirt and hot dog shorts while I was in bed, I definitely did then, in the face of Victoria's designer cashmere sweater and glittering gold jewelry. Luckily for me, it seemed like the morning hours had dulled down Victoria's desire to taunt me.
Oh.
All she did was demand I get dressed and meet her in the parking lot. That's how I ended up back in Victoria's car too early in the morning, trying to will my empty stomach not to growl in her presence. At the same time, I was kind of nervous as to where we were heading.
So is this improvement? I feel like that's improvement.
I kind of think so. And then I was just confused when we ended up downtown.
Are you hungry?
Victoria, for the first time this whole morning, suddenly questioned, shifting the gear into park and turning the engine off with swift fingers. I find myself pausing for a moment, and she makes this face at me and clears her throat. Sorry, I'm a little sleepy.
Aren't we all? Does that mean you're hungry or not?
Oh, are we hungry or are we not? Or are we kind of?
Yeah, we're hungry because then does that mean we share a meal together?
Ooh, or maybe like she'll buy or like, show us some interest or something. Yeah.
Absolutely,
yes.
We're hungry.
We're starving. Well, maybe you aren't, but I am.
No, I still am.
You
My
still
snack is across the ocean, asleep right now.
Scotland snacks. I don't know about Victoria, but I'm kind of starving. When she came to get me, I didn't even have enough time to grab a bite to eat. I also don't think she's eaten either, but I'm not sure about that one. She might have gone to eat at her Vortex Club lackeys before coming to get me. Anyway, what's the worst she can say if I'm just being honest? Yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, she's like the nervous rub against the neck.
I like to pretend it's a chest opener.
Chest opener. Wow. Good.
I tilt my head in confusion at the statement, and Victoria glances at me and waves me off.
Because I'm hungry too. Jesus, Max.
Oh, did you hear that? It was a stomach growl.
Grr.
It was not us. My stomach betrays me just then, growling way too loudly. I feel my face going hot all the way up to the tips of my ears. Victoria's still watching me, and then she actually has the audacity to smirk smugly at me.
Tactful, Max. It sounds like you have a fucking monster in there.
Oh my god!
That's flirting. That's flirting.
I groan and slide down the seat, or at least I try to. The seatbelt kind of ruins the effect.
Who knows when you would have woken up? I can't have you wasting time. The longer you sit there, the longer we go without food.
Victoria opens the door, stepping outside. It prompts me to do the same, and when I do, I'm kind of awestruck by our location. And you.
Oh my god.
It might sound lame, but I don't come downtown often. There's something about this place that reminds me of the smaller version of Seattle. Definitely less polished and less clustered. Still, it's a step up from the barren streets of Arcadia Bay, and it looks like Victoria's taken us to the nicer side of town. Wowzers. I can't do a Max voice. Her voice is so unique, but wowzers. Yep. Jesus. Victoria hums appreciatively.
Just a little.
What are we doing here?
Do I seriously have to explain everything to you?
I shoot Victoria a look, frowning again. No, you don't, but it'd be nice to know.
I was thinking about our shoot, and this should be obvious.
Victoria, as she walks and talks, seems to be skimming over each of the shops. I do the same, following her gaze as it runs over the glass windows. Oh man, everything looks so ritzy.
Ritzy? We should make an actual effort to prepare. I don't want to be aimlessly pointing my camera around like a goddamn idiot, hoping to get the perfect shot. So, I'm going to start by making sure you're not pathetically unprepared for this. For this. Oh, underprepared,
Oh,
sorry.
under. Yeah, I actually read it the same way you did. What's that supposed to mean? I quirk my brow at her. She gestures vaguely to my clothes with a swipe of her hand.
That means I'm going to get you in something presentable for once.
Oh, she wants to make us over.
Wow.
Are we going to share a dressing room?
Okay, wow. I was gonna say, usually I don't condone this. You shouldn't have to change yourself for anyone.
1000%.
But this is fun, and we're trying to break this character.
We know Victoria. This is Victoria. This is not a good situation
No.
overall. But let's see what we can do, you know?
You might like to parade around with the fashion sense of a 5-year-old, but I could stand to see you in better clothes for our shoot.
Oh my God, you're not shooting me. Like, come on.
Damn.
Oh, maybe she wants to. Whoa, okay. I actually feel a little defensive over that. I like my jeans, and this is my favorite dough shirt t-shirt.
Oh, it is.
And yet you've worn it every day, Max. You're still wearing the same shirt.
You've worn it every day, Max. It's called laundry, Max.
You need to wash your clothes. Hey, there's nothing wrong with my jeans and graphic tee. Not everyone can afford to drag out their Gucci shirt with their Vuitton jacket. Victoria makes this noise, followed by a snort laugh.
Oh.
I like it.
You did not just say that. Jesus, no wonder you're such a fashion wreck. Look, she's so defeated.
I almost pouted her, and then it kind of clicks. Oh, wait. Ooh, I could stand to see you in better clothes for our shoots. Should we? Yeah, you're going to photograph me. That's what I was thinking.
These are saying the same thing.
Right.
But there's a hint of something more
right.
as well in the one. I want the model one, but I'm scared.
Do we face our fears and do it?
I mean, I did, and that turned out well the first time, so. Worked out for me so far.
Worked out for you.
Fuck it. Let's go for it, yeah.
I'm going to be your model? Almost immediately after I've said the words, I know they were a total stretch. I'm no model, and I know it. Victoria knows it, too. I'm not good enough for something like that.
Whoa, wait.
Uh-oh.
What?
Victoria's piercing gaze lands on me again, and her brows furrowed. No! This interpretation.
No, Max. Why the hell would...
Oh, man. For some reason, Victoria seems to catch herself. Before she finishes her sentence.
You're just bound to show up in my shots. This isn't exactly going to be a modeling session if you even bother to remember the prompt. If it was, you probably would have gone running to fucking Rachel Amber. Oh, is that jealousy?
I think so. And this is where we say, actually, we didn't even talk to Rachel Amber one time.
Because we don't like Rachel in this household.
Into it, okay? There's something particularly vicious in her tone. Before I can say anything, though.
This is it.
Victoria stops in front of a particular shop. Only before I'm able to get a good look at it. She's already heading inside. So I don't stand outside like a total dork. I follow her inside with the grace of a newborn fawn.
Well, of course it's a fawn.
I know. Instantly, I'm a little surprised. I was expecting she'd bring me to a really glamorous shop. Someplace with all those glittering shirts and an oppressive atmosphere. Oh, hello, Madam Victoria. Kiss, kiss. Pleasure to see you. Actually, just to take your huge wads of cash.
Wow.
I smile lamely at my dorky thought.
That's actually pretty good.
Unfortunately, the place looks totally normal. I'm actually starting to think I can afford this stuff. Until I take one look at the price tag of a shirt and I honestly feel my heart stop. Whoa, I don't think...
She's gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Don't give yourself a heart attack.
Victoria comes over to me just to swat my hand away from the nicely pressed shirt. I press my clammy hand against my jeans again. Oh, Victoria, I seriously don't think I can,
And I'm telling you not to give yourself a heart attack. Chill out.
Victoria sighs, ignoring my minor panic, returning to the display table again.
Do you like beige or white?
I'm not doing a very good job at holding myself together, and Victoria frowns at me. She has to come to me again, just to grab my wrist, guiding me over to the rack she'd been so heavily inspecting. So she's taking your hand and guiding it to the rack? Did I hear that right?
Taking the lead. These, Max. Do you want to try them in beige or white?
When I look again, she's holding a pair of white jeans and a pair of beige jeans. I hadn't even realized she'd let go of my hand. Your jeans have so much of your hand sweat on them. We need to get you new ones.
You're like, why jeans?
Right.
Why new jeans?
Yeah. Huh? I don't know. I don't know a lot about fashion. You kind of said that yourself. Victoria smirks a little.
I did, and I was right. Still, I thought you'd like to pick something for yourself. What do you think? I'm sure I can work with whatever awful option you choose.
Oh, God. Well, then what about the shirt I'm wearing?
Yeah,
Thanks. Like, seriously. Thanks, Victoria. That's flattering. I feel really confident about my decision.
Yeah, the way she's looking at the camera, look at her breaking that fourth wall.
That's a new one. I don't think we've seen that look before.
She's like, why are y'all making me date this bitch?
It's like directly to us.
She's like, you guys suck.
Oh, Victoria hums softly and gestures to them again. I really have to pick something, huh? Oh, do we pick white or beige?
Fuck. Do we go with white? I feel like beige might wash Max out.
I do too. My only concern with white is I feel because Max is kind of like clumsy and stuff, they might get dirty later. But I don't know. I messed up last time, so you pick.
Why are these games in every context just so fucking anxiety inducing?
The dumbest choices I can spend hours like contemplating.
Yes. I'm thinking white.
Okay.
I feel like it's a horrible idea.
But I'm also a little bit curious to see if we're right about what might happen here.
Yeah, that's why.
You know?
Like, is she gonna fuck them up?
Yeah.
I think she might.
She might. Or it means absolutely nothing. We'll find out. Ooh, achievement. Deja vu? Interesting. I guess I'll just pick the white one. I didn't even know that was a color jeans came in.
Wow, Max.
Victoria turns to put the beige jeans back onto the counter, and I hear her snort.
Jeans come in a lot of different colors. White isn't even the start of it.
Oh, you chose well.
It's a good color, though. You can really work with it.
Seriously? I wouldn't think so.
It'll at least work on you, and that's all we really need.
Wow, thanks.
Swish, swish.
Victoria pauses and huffs.
It was a genuine compliment. We got a genuine compliment, ladies and gents, and non-binary pals. Holy fuck. Hold on to this.
Before she even finishes her sentence, she's already shoving the jeans into my arms.
If you're going with white jeans, you'd look good with a white shirt. Not plain, though. Striped. You'd look fucking awful if you wore plain white on white.
Victoria's walking through the aisles like she's a queen, and this is her palace. I wouldn't have thought about it before, except now I see she's kind of amazing. Oh, she really knows her stuff, and she seems so passionate about this.
All of this because of white jeans.
White jeans.
White jeans.
Seriously saved us. It's actually
Everybody
nice
get yourself
to know.
some white jeans.
If you want a woman like Victoria, this is what you do.
Know, is this gonna be like the new sapphic phrase? Like, hey, you want to go buy some white jeans with me? Do you wear white jeans? I do.
White jeans? Question mark.
Yeah, white jeans. White jeans.
It's actually nice to see her so in her zone. To watch the way she struts around the store, sifting through clothing with this kind of silent ferocity, lips set to a determined grimace. And then she responds with,
of course. Do you ever take off that stupid hoodie?
Oh, maybe you can help me remove it. Victoria turns to me with a flick of her wrist, and I straighten up a little bit. Are you straightening up, Max? Or are you getting a little bit more gay?
Yeah.
Let's think about this.
What's happening.
Yeah. No, not really.
Wow. Of course not. I just needed to know so I could pick out a cardigan for you too. Ooh, a cardigan.
Cardigan? Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yes, a cardigan. To throw over the shirt. Your attire needs a splash of color, otherwise it won't catch anyone's eye.
Oh.
Ooh, crimson or violet?
Oh, Max picked.
Oh,
Violet.
I was gonna say violet because Victoria's name shows up as purple, so I was assuming maybe that was her favorite color.
Oh, interesting. I wonder why we didn't get to choose that too. Yeah, that's true. I respond.
Only the white jeans matter.
Right. I respond with a lot less hesitation this time around. Victoria finally focuses on me again. She opens her mouth to say something and then stops. A whole other second passes, and then she promptly turns.
Violet, of course. It'd look better on you anyways. Princeman is too powerful, too commanding.
Victoria mutters underneath her breath, starting to head over to the counter. Wait, you're paying?
Of course she is. Obviously. Wonderful observation, Max. So sassy. God, she's sassy.
So, there's no way I can actually let her do that.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't. Seriously. You'll give me a headache. If you want, we could just go wait outside.
Oh. Victoria stares at her nails, tone firm, and I already know this is a battle I've lost.
Yep.
I'm kind of dizzy. She's paying for me? Even though I want to argue more, I decide it's probably better to take her up on the offer. So I hand the jeans to her and leave before we can cause a scene by arguing or something. I prefer, to think it's like a slam against the dressing room situation. That's my...
Oh my god, a slam is so aggressive.
As soon as I'm out, though, I actually feel kind of worried. I feel like I should pay her back, even if it's with something small. A kiss on the cheek? Maybe I can get her something from across the street. I heard they have a pretty sweet shop there. I've only got so long before she comes out, so I duck into the shop, and I'm totally stumped. What should I get for her? Ooh, it's the middle one.
This is gonna matter.
Middle one. The middle one is the... I don't know if you remember and or did this in Life is Strange. If you go into her room at night, there's a optional photo that you could find where she like collects whatever figurine this is. Like, I don't know if it's an anime, I don't know like what it is, but she has one of those and it's sort of a secret. And then the box of cookies is what she stole from our room. So I feel like the middle one is the one that's most personal.
Figurine.
Let's do it. Should I give her a Ghost in the Shell figurine?
Wait, or is it gonna be weird and be like, how did you know? Did you sneak into my room?
Oh yeah. And then we'll be like, no, I just know you. I just know your deepest desires. I don't know a lot about anime, but I swear the one time I snuck into Victoria's room for Dana's sake. Nope. It wasn't then. It was at night. It wasn't then, but that's fine.
The fact that you know you're like, listen, bitch, I've studied your story extensively. I've made charts.
It's true. I hope she likes this one.
Uh-huh.
I ran out of this. Yeah, seriously. I ran out of the store just in time to see Victoria exit. Jamming the gift into my bag, I crossed the street to meet up with her again.
I almost thought you bailed on me.
You're kind of my ride home, Victoria. I can't exactly run and leave. Victoria's irritated expression caves, and I breathe easy. Oh, so she likes a little sass from us? Is that what?
She does.
I think. Oh, my stomach also grumbles again, surprising us and me as well.
Surprise us, yeah.
Instinctively, I blush again and find myself grinning sheepishly in her direction at the shocked little glance she's giving me. Not that I'm not having fun, but I'm totally ready to nosh on something.
Where do you want to eat?
Wait, you want me to pick?
Oh, God.
Max!
Please pick well.
Oops, that must have come out more shocked than I thought. Victoria's full of surprises today, so I can't help it.
I wouldn't be asking if I didn't.
She scowls at me lightly and crosses her arms, the bag shifting on them.
Just pick already, won't you?
There's something about the way she says that leaves me feeling warm. And I rub at my own arm nervously, leaning back on my heels. Oh.
Wow.
Well, I know this place down the block. They make some pretty cool crepes.
Ooh, I like crepes.
Yeah, me too. Victoria presses her lips together and then nods slowly.
Fine, whatever. Lead the way.
For the first time this morning, I do.
Ooh, Victoria's got you leading, Max.
And likes it. Oh, okay, so we're not gonna go to the crepe restaurant.
Oh, come on! What?
I know. I wanted them to
share a crepe together.
Seriously. By the time Victoria pulls into the Blackwell parking lot, it's already nighttime, which means we spent pretty much the whole day together. It's actually pretty weird. I mean, it's not every day you get to hang out with the queen bee at Blackwell with absolutely no problems or anything. I actually had a really nice time.
Oh, it's nighttime. I hear the music change. Hold on.
Oh!
You hear a music change? Just tap into Tina's playlist.
Right? Yeah, this is actually a song I added here.
Yeah.
Shopping with Victoria was still pretty grueling on my poor heart and my how was it and your wallet? You didn't pay for it. Oh, I guess
did they go
paid.
Shopping? Oh, she got the figurine.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna give her the figurine
at night.
Oh, at night. Do we get a kiss on the cheek? Smooch on the cheek. Just cheek, at least the cheek. Come on.
But aside from Victoria's gift, it's not like I bought anything pricey. Victoria made sure of that. Just thinking about it makes me feel a little off, but not in a bad way. Kind of in a really confused way or really worried, mostly for Victoria's health. She wouldn't normally shop for a beat-down hipster, would she? Oh. But the more time I spend with her, the more I see she's not as terrible as she fronts.
I mean, she's kind of terrible.
She's pretty terrible. As she parks the car, I peer over at her. She's tapping her nails against the steering wheel, seeming a little distracted because she's thinking about what she wants to do.
Yeah, how are we going to say goodbye?
Yeah. Or maybe not really distracted, just more like lost in her thoughts.
That's gay.
Maybe she's thinking along the same lines I am.
Oh,
For once, we might be on the same page.
what page is this?
Which
is
page?
it a sapping page?
Which page? Remember, we can look at the journal. We have to see if Max wrote anything about this experience too.
Oh, that's
After
right.
this. Yeah. No, really, we might be, because now that I'm listening to whatever's coming out on the radio, is that Sid Matter? Oh my God, that's one of the artists on the soundtrack. You actually listen to them?
Oh my God, they have music taste in common. Stop.
Seriously. Do you like
What?
pizza? I like pizza. Do you like tacos?
I like tacos.
Oh my God.
Like my soulmate.
Victoria straightens a little in her seat, glancing over at me. So she was distracted. Nothing. Just surprised you listened to that. Aren't they a little hipster for you? I can't help but take the opportunity to tease her. It feels right. Even if Victoria could probably tear into me at any given second, Victoria stares at me and then huffs.
Watch yourself, Max. Oh.
I'm just saying, I listened to it. And you know, I'm kind of a hipster. At least according to you and all your other Vortex Club fiends.
You mean friends?
Sure, Victoria. Ooh, checking her.
She likes it. She likes it.
Victoria narrows her eyes. It's almost fun to rile Victoria up. She gets super defensive, fishing for the best insults. Well, usually. Lately, I feel like she's been toning it down.
First of all, you're not kind of a hipster. You are one. Don't compare me to a spectacle like you.
Oh.
Secondly, the door's open. You know, feel free to get out because it's not like I'm keeping you trapped here. Ooh, damn.
That's true, but I can't really go yet. Not until I give her this present.
Here we go.
I know. I have a really good reason for not leaving yet.
Oh.
Unless you're kicking me out.
Oh my God. Do we have a chance? Do we have a chance?
Victoria furrows her brows and turns to me, interested.
I'm actually not.
So is that an invitation to stay? Max, you are becoming very forward.
Oh, look at the smile. Look at her cheeky smile.
That's new too. I rub at the back of my neck. And for some reason, the question makes me nervous.
Why is it making you nervous?
It's probably just because I still have to give her her gift. I don't even know if she's going to actually like it. Victoria stares at me and rolls her head to the side.
I guess. But before I have to deal with whatever nonsense you're going to come up with, Max, let me get at least a little comfortable. Oh my God.
You get more comfortable.
How are we getting comfortable?
I don't entirely understand what she means by that. Either did we.
Neither do we.
Until she leans forward, pressing down on some button in her car. Oh, is she taking the top off? Oh. I breathe out in some half-surprised exhale as the roof of Victoria's car literally starts sliding back, exposing the night sky to us alongside the gleam of the parking lot lights.
Oh my God, are we going to watch the stars together?
Victoria's making it more romantic. I crane my neck back to watch the rest of the convertible ceiling roll back, feeling almost stupid that I didn't notice it before. Yeah, that's a little, if you didn't notice, pretty easy to notice. Yeah. Of course, Victoria would have something super fancy like this. It stops with a click, and I blink a few times, shaking my head. I look back to Victoria. I don't know when she got them out, but now she's holding a carton of cigarettes. Oh, I don't like that. But now she's holding a carton of cigarettes, hand halfway down to pick at one.
Well, that might be a turn off for Max. She does like Chloe, and Chloe's a smoker.
True.
But I think what it is it's showing like Victoria is like not as clean and posh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I get where they're going with it. Yeah, and it's like revealing.
I think for us personally, we just don't find cigarettes attractive. We're like, oh, ew.
Yeah, like I just started smelling it in the car, and I'm like,
I'm like, ugh. Oh, that's why she opened the top because she's gonna smoke.
Oh, true. Not to be romantic.
I mean, it still could be. She's letting loose.
Let's pretend.
Yeah, don't sound so surprised.
Sorry, you just kind of caught me off guard. Victoria gives a small laugh, half scoff.
Most people are.
All she does is light up her cigarette, taking a long drag off of it. Victoria reaches next to her and, she's bringing the seat back just so she can lay down. She looks so comfortable. It's almost surprising, and I'm left wondering if I should do the same or not.
Oh my God. If you're going to stay, don't just sit there like a dork.
She gestures to my seat, and I carefully follow suit, my hands fumbling to find the lever to push the seat back. Before I can get comfortable, though, she clears her throat.
And just make sure no one is coming or something.
Why? What? You can't be seen with me? Oh, she smirks.
Maybe.
What does this mean? It could go so many ways.
I know, I'm like, I don't know how to feel right now.
I know. I roll my eyes, but I'm not exactly too offended. Leaning up on my elbow, I check for any familiar figures in the surrounding area. It's just us. I don't see anyone out there, not even one of the security guards, which is probably for the best. Oh, please don't have David make an appearance.
Please, I swear if he freaking interferes, I'm gonna be so pissed.
I'm so pissed. Oh, I don't exactly need David grilling me about this. Exactly.
Literally.
Max. We are with you. Why are you so concerned? It's not like this is a date or anything. You
Max,
actually...
why would you... Yeah, why would you... Shut up, Max! Enjoy it!
Like, I say before I can stop myself and instantly feel my face heat up, because that's what you want, girl. Okay, I didn't mean for that to slip out at all. Apparently Victoria didn't either, because she actually coughs for a second. I want to check if she's all right, but I'm too embarrassed to look in her direction.
No, you wish.
There's this hoarse quality to her voice, and she clears her throat. Good. The last thing I want is you trying to seduce me. You're right, Max.
Yeah, okay, as if.
Yeah, I joke trying to offset my mistake. Victoria grumbles in response. After I'm confident that no one is milling around, I settle back down against the leather seat, flopping into my bag. She still hasn't explained why she needs to, like, make sure no one's around, though.
Yeah.
The coast is totally clear. Victoria hums with approval. Since I've got nowhere to put my hands, I rest them both on my stomach, staring up blankly at the sky.
The choice in words.
Right?
So, are you gonna let me in on whatever you're planning?
I stiffen up slightly, biting my lip at the reminder of the gift in my bag. I wasn't expecting you to actually remember.
What were you expecting? Oh,
I know.
Are you kidding me? My memory isn't that awful.
I slide one of my hands over to my bag, shrugging weakly. Yeah, but my gift probably is. The thought is kind of depressing. It's going to be so good. But Victoria is watching me warily, eyes darting down to my bag.
Okay, it's not a bomb, is it?
Very funny, Victoria. Victoria doesn't ease up at all, still watching me intently. She even turns to face me, leaning on her elbow and everything. In spite of myself, I smile a little at the sight.
So, spit it out already.
I guess it's now or never, not that I have a choice. Earlier, when we were shopping and you bought me that outfit... Immediately, Victoria looks a little peeved.
Are you going to bring this up again? I already told you.
Can you actually let me finish? I cut her off before she can tell me to forget about it, and she narrows her eyes, taking a long drag with no further comment. I got you something.
You did? What?
Oh my god, please say you've done that on a date before.
I have not.
Victoria seems like she's at a loss for words, just for a second.
Even after I specifically told you you didn't have to worry about paying me back?
All I could do is shrug my shoulders, fingering the strap on my bag anxiously.
You would.
Of course I would. I just wanted to say thanks. I didn't really expect that. It was a really nice gesture, and it's not like I got you anything big, it's just a little something. Victoria averts her gaze, covering her mouth with her hand.
All right, fine. What is it?
It's now or never. You already said that. It already was now or never.
Do it, Max. Let's go.
Do it.
It's already another year. Let's go.
You could do this. It's just Victoria. I sit up a little to reach into my camera bag, and I pull out that dorky figurine I managed to find earlier, all neat and boxed up. I seriously have no clue where it's even from. But all I know is that girl in the box looks pretty tough. Wearing a leather jacket and holding some sort of pistol, I think. Looks pretty futuristic. Either way, I hand it over, and Victoria's gone impressively silent. Victoria?
Where did you get that?
There's this odd urgency in her tone, and she takes it from my hand, so quickly jump a little.
I got it. I did it.
The store?
I
saw it, and I thought you liked this kind of stuff, so...
Wait, excuse me? You thought I liked this kind of stuff?
Yeah? Uh-oh. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to know about this. Oh no,
No,
what you
you're
said!
not,
What you
Max.
said!
Did Taylor, like, open her huge mouth or something?
Oh no. Victoria questions, turning the box around in her hand, and I tense up. I don't answer. Sorry, Taylor. I send a silent prayer to her. Before I can come up with anything, Victoria just turns and crams the figurine into one of the plastic bags.
Whatever. I guess I should thank you for the dorky thought anyways.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it was
Huh?
perfect. It was perfect.
It was good.
Oh.
That has to be a good thing. Now that the weight of the whole situation is gone and Victoria hasn't kicked me out, I take the chance to press my head back against the leather seat of her car.
Why is it dark? Why is
It's
it
so
dark?
dark.
Tina, why is it dark?
Closing my eyes and resting my hands against my stomach.
Where did they go? Why do we not see them?
I don't hear Victoria move, but that's fine. All I can hear her is her smoking next to me and the radio blaring softly with another Sid Mather song. This is definitely how their album's meant to be enjoyed. Score.
Do they just enjoy the rest of the night?
I think it's like we can be together silently in this, like, yeah. It's oddly relaxing just sitting here in Victoria's car with the wind brushing over us. I know we're just at Blackwell, but here it kind of feels like we're in our own little world. Just us and the music laying down underneath the night sky.
Oh!
Mm?
Max? Jeez. Why do I see them? I don't know. I'm scared.
I know.
I'm scared.
I know. I'm like really nervous. It's Victoria who breaks the silence. I don't actually mind too much, really.
Oh, we're back.
I turn my head to the side, opening my eyes to look at her. She's on her back now. What was she before? One arm behind her head and the other over her mouth. The cigarette tucked between her fingers is just about out, and I wonder if she's going to light another one.
Did you?
Victoria,
no.
Victoria starts to say something, and I see this crease between her brows as it tapers off into an unintelligible mutter. Huh? What was that? Victoria blows out a breath through her mouth, all smoke. It's distracting.
Never mind. It was something entirely stupid. We're going to ask if we were in your room, because we were.
All that does is make me even more concerned. Victoria doesn't usually censor herself, at least not this openly. I bet it's not.
It is.
Come on, Victoria. I say stupid things all the time.
That's a good point.
She shuts her eyes briefly, expression falling again.
Fine.
There's a beat of silence, and Victoria sits up briefly to throw her cigarette outside on the pavement.
Oh, did you have a good time?
Oddly enough, that's the last thing I expected from her. There's
Right?
that crease between her brows again that I could have easily mistaken for concern. Or no, I think it really is concern this time. I almost forgot to respond, the idea making me still with surprise. Huh? That's it? The muscles in Victoria's jaw stiffen as she shoots me an annoyed glare.
What do you mean, that's it?
No, nothing bad. You were just kind of acting like it was something worse.
So Victoria is.
Yeah.
She's like, actual care for somebody that's not myself.
Right. This time I'm positive it's not the moon playing tricks on me. There's this flush on her cheeks. It might be from anger, but I'm not totally positive. I'm not totally positive about a lot of things, especially regarding Victoria. Okay, so did we have a good time? Yeah, I did. Why are you asking, did you? I feel like we should just straight up say yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Like, and plus she wants an answer, so you're right.
She wants an answer, and like I think she's feeling really vulnerable, and she wants to make sure we're having a good time, or we had a good time, you know?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I did.
Oh God, I'm so nervous. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did. I just really wasn't expecting any of that. Oh!
That's it?
There's this dip in Victoria's voice that surprises me, and I tilt my head a little at her. Huh? Victoria shakes her head and says nothing for a second.
No!
What? Okay, what else were we supposed to say? It doesn't mean that it's a bad thing.
Forget it. Why are you so fussy, Victoria?
So fussy. I can't just forget it. Not when it seems like she doesn't believe me. She has to know I'm telling the truth.
Oh, okay, here we go.
I'm getting so dramatic. I really did.
Tell her.
I had a really good time, Victoria. I'm not surprised. It's a shock, though. We didn't used to get along, right? I want the passionate fight to the makeout. That's what I'm going for here.
So aggressive.
I have to stop myself for a second there. Didn't used to get along? Does that mean that we're really getting along now? And it was actually really fun to see you do the whole fashion thing. Victoria's watching me cautiously. Does she not believe me?
She does.
After a second, I see some tension drain out of her bunched up muscles, shoulders falling back against the leather of her seat.
Thanks, Max. I try.
No problem. It's worth it just to see how relaxed Victoria is. I couldn't have imagined she'd be so worried over something so small.
It wasn't small for her.
Huge. Victoria finally sits up, though, bringing down her mirror and brushing at her own hair.
We should probably go back inside before Wells finds us and starts bitching. Or even worse, Madsen.
I laugh a little at that, taking the initiative and pulling myself up too. David can be a pain in the ass, yeah. Victoria stops fixing herself in the tiny mirror.
Do I want to know why you sound so familiar with him?
Maybe not. It's a long story, or a bunch of tiny ones. I could never resist getting into shenanigans with Chloe. After all, Victoria just shakes her head.
Weirdo. I don't want to hear about your weird escapades with our security guard.
Ew, no. Ugh, don't put it like that. Victoria flashes me another award-winning smirk and then picks up her purse.
Oh. Come on. Let's go back to my room.
Okay.
I love how I said it last. I was just reading it.
Wait, what?
Don't give me that look. We still have a few things we have to talk about for tomorrow, do we?
Just talk, huh? Just do some talking?
Do we? Unless you'd rather not?
Are we gonna have to choose this? Victoria looks away. It's like, yes,
we're going in the room.
The answer is yes. Victoria looks away, and I'm not sure how to respond. She wants me to come with her. Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
No discussion needed.
What do you mean? No. Imagine your hand slipped.
Oh my God. No, I actually got scared. At this point, I'm not exactly opposed to spending more time with her, so it doesn't take long to give her my answer.
No, it doesn't.
Sure. I guess you're right. Victoria seems satisfied, nodding.
Mm-hmm. Of course I am.
The walk from the car to Victoria's room was kind of a blur, making me think that I'm way more exhausted than I thought. It's not like I
get sleepy
I
yet.
know. This is not the time. Rally, Max, rally.
Drink a Red Bull. I don't care.
It's not like I can exactly do anything about it now. Not when I already agreed to come with Victoria. Oh, okay, I'll save my comments. And maybe it's not so bad, especially when I got to sit down on Victoria's really, really soft couch.
Mm-hmm.
Even if this thing probably cost way more than my entire life. I've been in here once before, thanks to one of Juliet and Dana's little scuffles, and also a time at night. But I guess that wasn't required. That was optional. But anyway, I'm just lost in my thoughts. I shouldn't be surprised that it feels totally different to actually have been invited in, instead of having to sneak in here myself. And that was just one time, except maybe two, and it was for a good cause. Good cause or not, that's still probably one of the things I should never let Victoria find out. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe sometime in the future, if we're actually still friends after this.
Or more.
There's going to be
nice.
Some more.
Please don't tell me you're falling asleep on me, Max. It's been like 5 minutes. Wake the fuck up, Max.
Max, we have things to do.
Yeah. And her name's Victoria. Okay.
After dumping her stuff on the table, Victoria finally sits down next to me, prompting me to sit up a little. I'm not. Your sofa's just super comfortable.
Well, obviously. I know that.
I huff at her, sitting up even straighter for her benefit, even rubbing my eyes and rolling my shoulders for extra effect. Better. If you want my attention so badly, you could just say so. I love it in italics.
Are we breaking Victoria? I think we have broken her.
Oh my God. So,
I think we took the hardest love option and we're making it happen.
Totally. The contest. What did you want to talk about first? The concept? The composition?
I don't think she wanted to talk about it.
I just throw out ideas that are watching her carefully. Max knows it. Max knows. I love it. In all actuality, I'm waiting to see what she has to say. There's no way she'd invite me completely out of the blue. Not if she didn't have something in mind.
No. Well, not entirely. It's about the rules for the contest. It's bullshit. But we missed something.
Oh. That gets my attention.
What did we miss?
We missed something? Are you for real? I don't want to sound like I'm doubting her, but that sounds wrong.
Oh my God, no, wait. Is this like a setup for something?
I don't know. I'm so scared. Especially since I know Victoria's probably poured more of her attention into the rules than me. Victoria frowns openly at me, clicking her tongue.
Yes.
Okay, what is it? I'm nervous, but it's better to get it over with as quick as possible, like ripping off a Band-Aid or something.
Together or something?
I kind of am like subject matter. Even if Victoria's probably a lot worse than a Band-Aid.
It's about our submission. I don't know if you've cared to notice, but there's a problem. Namely, who's going to be the one to actually submit their photo?
It's a partner
but this just completely killed the mood.
Totally killed the mood. Oh.
I'm upset.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Max. Oh.
She sounds just as exasperated as I expected. Doesn't bother me, considering I can tell she's stressed out. That, and I'm trying not to let her know how anxious I am, too. That's a problem because...
You're not leaving your camera, and I'm not leaving mine. Duh. I don't think I could stand to see you without that clunky-ass Polaroid either.
Oh. Victoria sighs long and hard, and I bite my lip. I really couldn't see you without some designer camera either.
I'd be dead before that happened.
Trust me, I don't doubt it. As soon as Victoria smirks at my response, we're back to a stretch of silence that makes my stomach clench uneasily. So...
Can y'all just shut the fuck up about the cameras already?
Shh. Throw the cameras on the ground and just grab her. So we're not going to do the contest at all. That's our solution.
Fuck the contest.
What are you saying we should do? Victoria inhales once, turning to face me, giving me so much attention that it only makes me feel more anxious. Chill out, Max. What's the worst she can say? We've gotten this far together without slaying each other. Yeah, exactly.
What else? We'll choose the best photograph out of the both of ours at the end of our shoot.
Oh no.
Unless you have a better idea. Oh.
Yeah, I already said my idea. Like, throw the cameras and start making out.
Yeah. Do we have a better idea?
Yeah, that almost makes it sound like a competition, which is what I'm sure we're not supposed to do. I grasp at my forearm, furrowing my brows at Victoria. She stares
How about
at me
we make
blankly.
a deal?
Yeah.
No. It's not like we aren't going to be working together. Because obviously we are. I'll be there to give you pointers and keep you from going too retro trash on me.
Oh.
And I guess you can give me tips or whatever.
Okay. Oh. I watch Victoria's eyes shift to her nails, picking at them. Still, that doesn't discount the fact that it might be yours. As soon as I admit that, I internally grimace. Way to throw your insecurities out there, Max. I'm sure Victoria finds that real charming. All I can do is quietly curse myself out for being a total loser while Victoria is giving me the blankest look for a second.
Oh, hell no, Max. Don't you dare pull that shitty, insecure, shy, hipster fucking garbage on me. Seriously, your lack of confidence in yourself is outstanding sometimes.
Hey. Immediately, I try to defend myself, clutching at my bag strapped tightly. Victoria silences me with a wave of her hand.
No, you listen to me. Oh, are you gonna, boost her confidence?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is some kind of stupid act or not, if you're trying to make everyone pity you and cry for the poor, awkward geek. What I do know is you have to cut it the hell out.
Okay. Victoria narrows her eyes at me, and I forget to breathe as she's speaking.
Oh, here it is! You're actually talented. God knows why you, out of literally anyone in this disappointing excuse for school, why do you think Mick's dog gives you everything?
This time, there's a crack to those words that make me stiffen. Victoria bites her lip, continuing on with just as much fire.
Because you actually have style. Well, your photos do. She's still Victoria.
Right.
But you never fucking do anything with it. You just sit and tuck in your stupid shoulders all day like you aren't even trying. It should be so easy for you.
My tongue feels like it's stuck to the roof of my mouth, and I know I can't just not respond.
This is getting intense.
I know. It's just that there's something so inherently intense about Victoria. Yeah, we know. She looks so frustrated, so upset. The set of her jaw is tense, and she's scowling somewhere else, somewhere across the room. Oh, are you upset that I'm actually good? I've never been confident. I'm trying. I don't know.
Fuck.
I don't think it should be the first one.
No.
I've never been confident. I'm trying.
But those don't sound good either, because
they don't.
Getting tired of that shit.
I'm kind of feeling that I've never been confident because for some reason I'm trying feels whiny to me. Like I'm trying, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like I've never been confident feels more like I'm being vulnerable and I'm telling you something about what's hard for me.
Yeah, let's do the middle. I think that's a safe. Yeah.
Safe, we don't know, but we're going to try it. Sorry, I haven't exactly been the most confident person. When I say that, I know I sound sarcastic, but it's true. I haven't. I didn't think it sounded sarcastic.
Ugh. No one starts off confident. No one. I think this is the right choice.
I think so too, yeah.
You don't just wake up with an enormous ego. Maybe you did, Victoria.
She stops, closing her eyes and inhaling softly, just to exhale a slow little huff. There's something about the sight that makes my heart ache.
You're not special for not feeling confident in yourself. It's just annoying if you don't make an effort to amend that, because, God, Max, you'll never get anywhere if you don't at least pretend you are. Oh, is that your story, Victoria?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sounding a little personal there,
It
Victoria.
does.
Tori.
I'm not sure what you want me to do. It's my turn to sound exasperated after Victoria's verbal scolding. I anxiously knock my feet against each other. Victoria pinches the bridge of her nose, shaking her head.
Maybe I want you to stop moping around and make an effort for, like, once.
I purse my lips, watching the irritated way Victoria drops her hand into her knee, tapping her nails impatiently against her kneecap. Sorry, I didn't know I pissed you off that much.
Max, stop.
The point is that you need to stop. You're still doing it. I know what Victoria's getting at, but that doesn't make it any easier not to be defensive. Victoria freezes, dragging her eyes back to me. She bites down on her tongue.
No, you're missing the entire point. Dense as always.
Yeah.
It's not you, you know.
Victoria deflates almost, resting her elbows against her knees. Seeing her slouched like that feels odd. Vulnerable. Mm-hmm.
You're actually one of the most talented people here. I don't really give a shit about anyone else, considering how mediocre they all are. For an art school, the competition is laughable. There's hardly any except...
Victoria throws me a sideways glance that makes me hold my breath.
But whatever. It's none of my business if you want to waste your fucking potential and everyone's time.
Oh, as quickly as she threw all of this at me, now she's reeling back. I should have expected it, actually. So I
How about you chase it, Max?
Chase it. No, I get it. You put so much effort into everything you do, Victoria, so I can kind of get how douchey it is. What? But it's not like I'm intentionally trying to piss you off. I sigh, biting the inside of my cheek when I see her lip twitch.
That's not the point.
No, it kind of is. I do see what you mean. I'm not going to apologize for all that because you might not know, but I have been working on it. That's why I'm here working with you. No, because we wanted to break you. That's why.
Yeah.
That's actually
both emotionally and physically.
Victoria's eyes widen and she narrows them again and stares ahead of her. You're done. You're done.
I can't.
I'm so proud. I'm so happy and proud.
I don't know if that's a good thing, Tina. Oh, dear God. Listen, that's fair.
It is. That comes out firmer than I intended, and I hear Victoria exhale loudly.
I would be here if I didn't make an effort.
Victoria mumbles so softly, I almost miss it.
Contrary to popular belief, I don't just have everything handed to me. I'm not just another young, aspiring, stupidly hopeful photographer trying to get people to notice me. I know how hard it is, so...
And you do. I blurt out without much tact, though it's not like I ever had much of it anyway. Victoria goes taut, stiffening up. You're such a good photographer, everyone knows it. Her lips twitch a little, and I pretend not to notice. Of course she couldn't resist getting her ego stroked. It doesn't bother me at all. I'll stroke her anytime. That's why I'm really nervous, going against you and stuff. She doesn't exactly respond quickly, and that's fine. There's so much I want to say.
There's so much.
Don't
do it.
Yeah. I pick at some non-existent fuzz in my jeans, waiting.
Are you... I'm fine. Are you... I can't even fucking... Are you kissing my ass?
Because if not, then I can help you. But getting into... Okay. I seriously can't help the laughter that comes out of my throat. And Victoria
Look at the smile.
I know. She's like... and Victoria gives me a dry scoff in return. Maybe. Is it working?
No.
That's what she says, but that stubborn hint of a smile on her lips gives it away. That makes me feel all the lighter. It's so
Something
unusual.
has to come out of this night. Come on.
It's only Wednesday, though.
Raise of our hands.
Like,
something.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. It's so unusual seeing Victoria so vulnerable, and I wonder just how much she actually thinks about this stuff.
All the
With
time.
the way, yeah, all the time. With
All
the
the
way
time.
she puts it, it's no wonder she's always so mean. She's just trying to get on top. Which is no excuse, obviously, but it puts a lot into perspective.
My mind lives in the gutter, and this is not the kind of game I need to be playing.
Especially with
the
me.
mind that I have. Yeah, especially with you, who also lives in Gutterville.
Trying to like pull
You're the
it out
mayor.
of you even.
You're the fucking mayor of Gutterville.
Even if she has no reason to be, I don't think she realizes that with all her talent, she doesn't exactly have to tear anyone down unless she doesn't believe in herself.
Ooh. Max?
I can't stop the surprised jerk of my shoulders when Victoria calls for me, and I realize I've been staring at her this whole time.
Uh-huh.
Luckily for me, she's still staring at the coffee table, elbows still rested on her knees. Yeah? Victoria doesn't speak, and I'm convinced she has nothing to say until she leans back against the couch with a sigh.
Just checking that you're, like, still with me.
Where else would I be?
Touché. Somewhere in that blank head of yours.
Oh, she can't let those vulnerable
Just
moments last. She has to kill it. I smile, raising my eyebrows at her. Kind of. I'm just thinking about you. Way too creepy, Max. Shit. I glance across the room in an attempt to scour out something that'll maybe erase the tension a little and keep me from saying something lame instead. Oh shit, there's no way I can pass that up. Trying to figure out what anime that's from. No! I gestured to a boxed up figurine standing a little too proudly on Victoria's desk.
You better not be screwing around with me, Caulfield.
I'm not. I'm totally serial. Victoria bites her lip and rolls her eyes.
I hate you, Max. Yeah, whatever. You seriously don't know?
Well, I smile sheepishly at her. Victoria raises a brow and then laughs quietly under her breath.
Unbelievable. It's from Princess Mononoke?
Oh,
I know what that is.
That's a real thing? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Which, before you ask, is a movie, not an anime. Yeah. Okay, so it is what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
It takes a lot to not laugh at the way she says that. Sorry, I've never heard of it. Chloe and I haven't watched anime since we were kids. She just said it's not anime.
With that obnoxiously blue hair, I'm surprised you both still don't.
Victoria smirks, and I try not to grin too much. Can't wait to tell Chloe that one. Yeah, I know, but I guess I'm kind of into other stuff now. Victoria turns to me, our knees bumping into each other. That's what you do. That's the first step. You have to do a little like intentional body touch. Mm-hmm. Even if it seems innocent, like yes.
Like?
I scratch at the back of my head, humming and trying to will myself into thinking of something at least kind of interesting, like sci-fi and stuff. All that's kind of cool. The last big flick I think I saw was Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. It was good. Victoria lifts her hand to stop me, grimacing so openly, I'm convinced I just actually hurt her.
Please tell me you're joking. That's literally the worst film I and the entire world has ever had to lay their eyes on.
I'm torn between the fact that she watched it and the fact that she hated it, and I gawk for a second before frowning. No way, it wasn't that bad.
You're good with a camera, but you have shitty taste in cinematic works. Of course.
Victoria stands up before I can respond, and I watch her cross over to the other side of her room to her laptop.
You're so rigid, Victoria.
God. What are you doing?
What do you think? We're watching quality cinema. This night is never ending.
It's never ending?
I'm going to be here till tomorrow, literally.
Victoria, without looking up, gestures to the figurine from before. Meanwhile, I almost choke. Right now?
What? Are you busy?
I bite my lip, thinking about the fact that I could probably be sleeping instead. In fact, I should.
Bitch, don't you fucking dare.
Don't. No choice. It'll be a very obvious choice. I guess
not. So much time later to sleep. This is not the time.
No. We're watching it on your laptop?
Yes, that means you gotta be pretty close to each other to
watch
it. Where else?
I watch Victoria fiddle around with her laptop, pause, and then turn to me. I don't want to be super picky or anything, but I can't help that I've been totally eyeing that tasty plasma TV. Victoria notices too this time.
Oh my god.
Her gaze goes from me to the TV, and I manage a sheepish grin, ducking my head down a little. It'd be a real shame if...
Oh, hell no, Caulfield. You did not just come in here for my equipment.
Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. Give me some of that equipment.
Which equipment?
I know she's not serious because there's no venom to those words. I didn't, I swear. Isn't it just a bigger shame you aren't going to let me enjoy the quality cinema on that? Victoria crosses her arms, eyes narrowed to slits.
Touché, Max.
So that's a yes? Victoria rolls her eyes, shutting her laptop and going through her drawers instead.
Bring my blanket over to the couch. Oh. Why are
The
you
command
putting a
is
blanket over?
pretty self-explanatory, but it still manages to surprise me.
Are we sharing a blanket?
You're cold?
No. I want to be comfortable.
She pauses.
Listen. If you don't want to be, then we won't share.
There's no way I can pass this up. Wait, she actually said that. That seems like that would be a thought.
Yeah, an inner thought that maybe she blurted out.
Yeah. Eventually, we're settled on our couch, light off, with Victoria draping the blanket over both of us. At first, I keep my distance, and I see Victoria frown. She lifts the blanket in a way I almost mistaken as inviting.
Jesus, this thing isn't huge. Come closer.
Come on. I don't know.
Come on, something.
I'm not totally confident you won't bite. Okay, Max, with the flirts.
That was good. That was quick.
Like playing into the lack of confidence, but then yep.
That was quick. Oh my god.
She snorts, shaking her head.
Please, you wish.
My heart does a little flip
so
in my
flirty.
chest. So instead of answering, I just scoot closer to her. She drapes the blanket over my shoulders when I'm close, and I bite my lip. I'm so close I can feel the warmth radiating from her skin. She's doing a better job at warming me up than the blanket is.
I'm starting it, so could you actually pay attention for once?
I am. I'm not that out of it. Kind of.
Uh-huh.
Plus, it'd be a waste of this tasty plasma.
Please never say that again.
Yeah, I agree. She snorts, pressing play.
Oh my god, here we go. Darkness.
And just a few minutes in, and it's already way obvious I'm not paying attention. Not only do I have no clue what's going on, I'm way more focused on the weight of Victoria's leg against mine.
Right.
And the way she has her arm draped behind me, resting on the couch. It's comfortable. She's comfortable. Who would have thought? I can't find it in myself to find that thought weird at all. In the darkness of the room, just like in the car, it feels like it's just the two of us. Except this time, it really is.
You're not falling asleep, are you? God, no.
No. Victoria clears her throat, shifting next to me.
Where are you shifting?
I burrow my finger, into the blanket. I was like, are we getting that? Trying to focus on the characters on the screen and the white subtitles at the bottom. I lose track again when I feel Victoria's arm shift.
Oh my god, she's trying. She's trying to signal Max, but Max has to do it.
No,
it's gotta be Max.
No way. Not when I'm trying to control the beating of my heart. What? No. What? Thursday! No!
I'm sorry, what?
What?
What just happened?
I'm stirred awake by the muffled vibration of my cell phone against my leg, which is
waking up in
weird.
her room or Victoria's?
I know, considering I usually leave it on my nightstand, not in my pocket. I furrow my brows when it gives another ring, exhaling and curling closer to the warmth of my blanket. I'm super warm.
Oh my god.
Like,
oh my gosh,
really
she's in Victoria's
warm.
room. Oh my god.
That's a little weird too. I guess I'm so tired I can't bring myself to care a whole lot. Not even when my phone vibrates again. And someone's wrapping their arms around my waist. Hold on, what? Yes! My eyes shoot open, heart lurching right into the throat when I'm greeted by the sight of a tuft of blonde hair and Victoria's sleeping face. Way too close to mine. Actually, she's not totally knocked out, lips parted, and face free of tension. Holy shit, I fell asleep in Victoria's room. I could feel all the heat rushing to my face, and I hold my breath like, that'll do. If Victoria was going to wake up, she probably would have already, huh? Regardless, I can't stop myself from gulping hard now that I'm actually paying attention. I realize the position we're in. Okay. Cliffhanger?
We did it.
Cliffhanger?
Yeah. Brilliant. Perfect. We fucking did it.
Where do you think this is going to go from here, though? Because I think she's going to play it off like this wasn't a big deal in the morning, and then it will be obviously we've gained some points, but do you feel like Victoria's going to go right into the taking it further?
She might. Well, it's kind of hard because I feel like everyone can relate to the idea that at night you tend to be a lot looser with your decisions because your body's tired, your brain's kind of half asleep, your rational brain is asleep by the end of the night, and then usually in the morning you regret some shit.
Oh, it's on. It is on.
We did it. I'm so proud of us.
I'm so proud of us. We have 2 more days. We think. I might need to take a cold shower. That was getting steamy for me.
Spicy.